Tensions surged across West Asia after the United States struck two Iranian-flagged tankers in the Gulf of Oman, triggering retaliatory attacks and putting a fragile ceasefire at risk. The US military said an F-18 Super Hornet used precision munitions to disable the vessels and enforce a blockade aimed at stopping ships from reaching Iran through the strategic Strait of Hormuz. Iran immediately condemned the action, accusing Washington of violating the ceasefire and undermining ongoing diplomatic efforts to end the conflict. Tehran later claimed its navy responded with strikes against what it called American terrorism before clashes subsided. Iran also raised the issue at the United Nations. Its envoy accused the United States of breaching the ceasefire, while Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi questioned Washington's commitment to diplomacy during talks with Turkey. Meanwhile, Qatar's Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani met US Vice President J.D. Vance in Washington to discuss Pakistani-led efforts for a permanent peace deal. The incident has once again intensified fears over the future of the Strait of Hormuz. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio reiterated that allowing Iran to control the passage was unacceptable and confirmed Washington was awaiting Tehran's response to a new peace proposal. The United States has reportedly sent Iran a fresh truce extension offer through Pakistani mediators in an attempt to revive negotiations after 10 weeks of war triggered by US-Israeli strikes on Iran. Iran's Foreign Ministry spokesman Esmail Bakai said the proposal remains under review.
Are you optimistic about Iranian response to your proposal?
Well, we'll see what happens. Look, they have no military. They have not a lot left. We'll see what happens. Yeah, go ahead.
Fresh concerns also emerged over a possible environmental disaster. Satellite images revealed a massive oil slick spreading near Iran's Kharg Island, the country's key oil export hub. The cause of the spill remains unclear. The Strait of Hormuz has remained at the center of the crisis since Iran partially shut the route after the war began in February, disrupting global markets and pushing oil prices higher. At the same time, violence escalated on another front. Hezbollah launched missiles and drones at Israeli military bases after Israeli strikes targeted Beirut's southern suburbs and southern Lebanon. Israel continued its operations despite an existing ceasefire with Hezbollah. Lebanese authorities said Israeli strikes killed at least 10 people on Friday, including women and children. The renewed fighting comes just days before Lebanon and Israel are expected to hold direct negotiations in Washington talks strongly opposed by Hezbollah.